Okay, so I'm Ven from Self-Prompted, and I'm going through issue one right here, just having a bit of a talk through how I put this article together and why I've decided to do this. I was messing around with Chat GPT one day, and I figured out that I could input stuff that I like and that's personal to me, and it would output things that are better than any personality test, any sort of generic whatever. And personality tests and many things in life are like based around grouping people into various buckets. And it's always not really sat that well with me. I like to think I'm more unique than any bucket. So I started messing around, and this is the first area in which I really discovered how powerful this is to me and how great it was. So on my website, you have a long form article here, issue one, 2,000 words of how I put this together. So my son actually asked me to describe the plot of my favorite TV show badly. That's off some sort of meme type content that he found. And so that's how this started. And I started asking ChatGPT for some because I thought it was interesting. We went back and forth a little bit. And then I kept going, right? And I kept sort of going deeper. And after a while, put in my 10 favorite shows, and it gave me my show DNA, uh, which I didn't actually explicitly ask it for. It phrased it like my show DNA. And this is so accurate to me. So you like fresh experiences over rewatching, genre flexible, like sci-fi fantasy, possibly the most, but only in small doses. And then it started getting into real psychological stuff. So I like shows with strong emotional arcs and character-driven humor. Um, Central lead characters, especially strong, compelling or flawed characters. House, Ted Lasso, Shorzy. And I prefer humor with heart and drama with edge. And, it's interesting. Sports metaphors, that's also a big one. And then I got down more, and it got down into traits, what it really means about me. I value effort over talent. Growth, grit, and resilience as core values for me. I crave sincerity wrapped in chaos, which I love that one. I enjoy shows that get loud, weird, even absurd. I'm drawn to people with a code, like a moral code. My favorite characters don't always follow the rules, but they have principles, and this reflects a strong moral compass, but an unconventional one. So this is all really great. And then I asked it for a mission statement for me. I show up with grit, heart, and humor. I value effort over talent, loyalty over ego, and sincerity over noise. I lead with honesty, even when it's messy, and I believe that growth, not perfection, is the point. I stay weird, I still stay principled, and I never lose a face-off. That's like, you can point to the shows that I put in to where some of this comes from. But overall, it paints like a unique picture of myself that is way better than any personality test I've ever done. And so I kept going on it, and it advised me to start this newsletter, which is now I eventually called Self-Prompted. And this is so cool. I built this into an app so that people who perhaps are not as used to prompting LLMs as me would be able to do this really simply. So Decode Your TV DNA app. It's embedded on my webpage right here. So this is for members. It's free. You just need to enter your email, and you'll have member access to these apps that I make. And it is a Decode Your TV DNA app. So you can put in your shows. So let's just put in some random shows here. So it's giving me, say, Friends. Let's do Seinfeld. Let's do, I can't think of shows. Mad Men. Let's do Breaking Bad. I'm trying to think of something that's a little bit different. So let's do a Love Island. How about that? And then we'll click Analyze My Shows real quick. And you have to give it a minute while it processes those, and sort of on the back end, it's doing a couple of prompts that I put in to determine the output in a certain way. So emotional themes, emotional patterns we found in your shows. So Friends and Seinfeld suggests a deep appreciation for companionship, laughter, and the everyday nuances of relationships. These series highlight the importance of social bonds and the comfort of shared experiences. Interesting. Ambition and transformation, Mad Men and Breaking Bad. Fascination with personal reinvention. Interesting. And the complexities of ambition. Both shows explore the darker edges of ambition and the transformative journeys of the protagonists. Love Island dives into the chaotic and sometimes superficial nature of romantic relationships and moral complexity. The juxtaposition of comedic and dramatic shows signals an interest in moral complexity. Okay. Pitting the lighthearted against the deeply serious. So what does this mean about me? And bear in mind, these weren't my top favorite shows, so it's not actually as accurate to me as the article that I wrote. Sociable. Likely values strong social connections and enjoy dynamics. Curious. A love for narrative depth. Indicates curious mind, eager to explore the intricacies of human motives and actions. Romantic, points to a romantic side from Love Island. Intrigued by the complexities of love, unpredictable nature of attraction. Reflective, you possess a reflective nature, appreciating the moral dilemmas of personal growth depicted in complex narratives and recommendations. The Office, interesting, deepens your patterns. Show deepens your love for humor and the intricacies of workplace relationships, echoing the camaraderie and quirky connections in both Friends and Seinfeld. That makes a lot of sense. Black Mirror challenges your patterns, challenging your perceptions of reality and technology's impact on human interaction. This show offers a thought-provoking contrast to the more relational and character-driven narratives you enjoy. So there you go. I think this is super interesting. I think it's super fun. I think anybody who likes TV a lot would enjoy getting in here and running this even a couple of times and like seeing how much it says about you and kind of what you could take from it and new shows for you to see. So that's what I wanted to share today. This is my first ever video, by the way. So I apologize if it sucks in any way, and I'm sure you can roast me in the comments if you think I'm terrible at this, and I hope to get a lot better. There we go. That's it. Visit self-prompted.ai to see for yourself. Just go in here and I'm already signed up, but there's a sign up box right here. You put your email in, that's it. You'll have access to this. And so far there's 4 issues up and 2 apps with a lot more coming weekly. So that's it. Take care.